G'day everyone, and welcome to game 2 in this little set. In this one I've grabbed the Panzer S 38 or 35, I can't remember which. It's another French tank that was captured by the Germans. I wanted to try out. In these games I'm trying out different tanks to see how they perform. And if you have a look at that M3 Stuart in front of us, if you look at the map you'll see he's actually gone down into the river and then comes back up out of it. There's fairly shallow water there, but there are deep parts in there. On my next game I actually specifically drive down there to check out how the tanks go with the depth of water. Right now I'm just running along up here and slowly coming up behind the M3 Stuart. If you have a look on the map, he's actually found a red tank. What he actually does is just drive straight past the red tank. He keeps heading towards the enemy base, and what has happened is the red tank has decided to go back and chase the green tank, the M3 Stuart. So he has no idea I'm coming up behind him. He's actually focused on going back to protect his base. I know he's there. I think he's still there. So I've come over closer to the bank and come around slowly. And yep, he's not there. He's gone back all the way. So I keep heading down here. Now I believe this is a Valentine tank. This red tank. I've stopped. I want to creep around slowly. There he is. I take a shot at him and do no damage at all. I'm shooting at him, not getting much damage done to him. His damage marker's up out of the side of the camera at the moment because I'm so close to him, so I can't tell if I'm doing much damage. It's saying my shots are bouncing and not penetrating and stuff like that. I've crippled his tank just there. Take a couple of shots at him. He's shooting at me. I'm able to actually absorb a fair bit of damage from him with this tank. I'm not doing much damage to him. His armor is rather thick compared to mine, which is rather frustrating. The gun on this particular tank is not heavy enough. Now the enemy M3 Stuart tank up there, I took a shot at him. What I should have done was actually backed up out of range of the Valentine to take a shot at the M3 Stuart, because the green M3 Stuart was actually taken out by that one. So here I am going around checking all the other green players, and this green player is racing along here. He's come across two red players there and then another red player there that he didn't know about. So I've changed again to this one, this cruiser, and yep, there's that the red M3 that's heading this way. Takes a shot at him, gets a hit into him. This is the reason why I like the M3 and the M2 Stuart. They're quick, they're manoeuvrable, and you can get in close and that and fire. Unfortunately the cruiser tank is vastly outmatched by the M3 with manoeuvrability, and the 37 on the M3 is able to take out the cruiser. Now I'm looking around for what's going on in the game and checking out the other green players. The green players are down to 4 tanks now. The red players only lost 5 players basically. And now we've got one of the red players is capturing our base. This M3 Stuart, he's racing back to the base. I have a quick look at the base, find this Panzer 1, and I realise he's totally outclassed. He's going to be taken out, so I leave him. As I said, the Panzer 1 is a tank you don't really want to be using. It's just way too weak, too easily eliminated, and it's not as manoeuvrable as I thought it would be. So I've gone back to the M3 here. He takes a pot shot at a red tank as he goes past him. Because he's moving so fast, the red tank wasn't able to get a bead on him. Comes across this red tank. Gets a shot into him. There's another one. I'm not sure if he shot him or if he just rammed him, and that was able to take him out because the red tank was almost out of life. I think simply ramming him. I don't think he reloaded in time to take another shot at him. Then he's down here, he takes fire from someone. And he gets up here, and it's basically end of the game. So catch you in the next one.